This is Single Mom of Three, lead blogger at www.singlemomchronicles.blog.com. I'm coming to you guys this evening to talk about stress and stress management. All people experience stress. I feel though that single moms experience double the amount of stress because we're basically trying to be all things to all people, trying to accomplish so much in the short time that we have in our days, being breadwinners and parents. And we all know the multiple hats that single moms wear. And it takes a lot out of us trying to accomplish all those things and to be all those things. So I want to talk a little bit about some stress management strategies and why it's so important for us to manage our stress appropriately. Um, Basically, as we know, women are at high risk for heart disease, and stress can make that worse. It can, lead to physical issues like high blood pressure that leads to the um, high risk of heart disease and a heart attack. So it's best that we do our best to take care of ourselves so that we can be healthy and happy, again, for the sake of the families that we are responsible for. Some, I think, good stress management techniques to kind of implement in our day to day lives. First of all, let's not overextend ourselves as we tend to do all the time. You know, put a limit on, the resources that we give to others, our time, our energy, our health. Um, if we can't make that PTA meeting at the end of the day because we've been at work for 8 hours and we still have to go home and cook for the family and clean for the family, that's okay. Don't let the school, bully you and make you feel bad because, oh, Miss Smith couldn't make it to the PTA meeting once again. Sorry, Miss Smith needs to go home and get some rest from working her 8 hours and, coming home and being a mom to her kids. Or, if you are invited to a work function and it's not mandatory, it's not going to cost you your job to not be there. Say, hey, I can't make it. It's after hours. I have to get home. Take care of some other responsibilities, and so that you can rest. I personally cherish that one moment or that point in the day where the kids are in bed, the house is quiet, and guess what? I don't have to do anything. I mean, that's a beautiful thing. To not have to do anything. Yeah, it's late at night. Right now it's about 11:30 p.m. But, this is my quiet time. This is the moment the kids have gone to bed. If I want to watch a little TV, if I want to read something, if I want to write on the blog, that I have that time to do that. And that is some cherished, precious time where, again, I'm not called upon to do anything or be anything. Yeah, I could be folding this laundry that's sitting next to me, but I'm going to take this moment to breathe and talk to you guys versus once again focusing on something else that I need to do. Um, find some hobbies, find some things that you can do on your own. Yes, we enjoy spending time with our children, but you have to have that time to yourself. I'm sure everyone has noticed that, if you don't have that moment to just be, not have to be something, but to just be and to exist, you become cranky, you become irritable, you're not as loving and caring to your children, you become a little sloppy in your work, you just, other things start to suffer because you are suffering. So you have to take that time to manage the stress that you're experiencing, or to, try to keep life as stress free as possible, if that's even possible for us. Um, so I just feel that, if we burn ourselves out, then who can we be, for our children? How effective can we be as parents if we don't take care of ourselves? In my written blog at www.singlemomchronicles.blog.com, I talk about the superwoman status that we try to live up to, and it's unrealistic. I mean, you can't be all things to all people. You have to take a moment at some point to take care of yourself, or you won't be around to take care of the people that you love so much. You have to say, enough is enough. I'm going to take this 30 minutes to take a nap. I'm going to take this 2 hours to sit here and just read a book in peace and quiet. And I know 2 hours can sometimes be, not realistic, but, in the course of a weekend, if you have a Saturday where you can, drop the kids off with family or friends for a couple of hours, or go to the beach or to the park and let them run free. Of course, as a parent, keep an eye on your children so they don't come up missing, but let them run around and be kids within eyeshot, and just take that moment of silence and quiet and enjoy yourself. Be to yourself in your thoughts. And that's my 2 cents. I mean, like I said, we talked about the importance of stress management for your health, for your physical and mental health, for the sake of your families. And, find something that you enjoy. Yoga, bike riding, book reading, book writing, anything that you feel is yours, so that you can be whole and healthy to love and care for your families. All right. Have a good night. Again, you can read my writing again at www.singlemomchronicles.blog.com. If you want help in being a resilient person and a good woman in general, pick up the book, The Resilient Woman, by Shantae D. Cross, MA. Have a good night.